In the top stories, Better Opportunity Fair number 3 set for August 16th in Sandy Point, and nurse Roxanne Brooks opens Rockville Wellness Center in Nevis. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Welcome to the Intra-African Trade Fair 2025, the gateway to abundant opportunity, the platform for more, access to a continent with more makers and creators, more technology and manufacturing capabilities, more innovators and collaborators, more information and knowledge, a continent of opportunities for business in more markets and resources that accelerate progress and create space for more infrastructure, connectivity and networking, more creativity, production, and more deals for the people. Afrexim Bank, in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the AFCFTA Secretariat, brings you the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair, hosted by the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Over 2,000 exhibitors, 35,000 plus attendees, 140 plus countries, $44 billion in trade and investment opportunities. Register now and enter the gateway to new opportunities.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the Citizen Security Secretariat has announced that the 3rd Better Opportunity Fair will take place on Saturday, August 16th at the Sandy Point Hard Court from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This community event is the 3rd in a 4-part series designed to bring empowerment, resources, and entertainment to residents across St. Kitts and Nevis. Attendees will have access to a wide range of informational booths and services, including education and training opportunities, financial advice, health screenings, and community support programs. Participating organizations including the UWI Open Campus, MASA, Elevate, the Rotary Club, Inland Revenue Department, the Ministry of Social Development, and more. The fair also promises a family-friendly atmosphere with bounce castles, local food by Queen's Quick Bites, and live entertainment from Ronnie Rascal. The Citizen Security Secretariat is aiming to connect rural communities with the same opportunities available in urban areas, reinforcing its commitment to inclusion, safety, and personal growth across the Federation. This event is made possible through sponsorship from Valley's Tent Rental Services and Island Electronics. The final event in the series is expected to be held in Sattlers at the end of August, with further details to be announced soon. And in other news, the island's healthcare landscape has been further strengthened with the official opening of the Rockville Wellness Center, a new medical facility spearheaded by nurse Roxanne Brooks. The center, located in Government Road, was officially opened on Thursday, July 31st, 2025, during a ceremony attended by health professionals, public officials, and well-wishers. The event was graced by the Deputy Governor General for Nevis, Her Honor Mrs. Hailita Liburd, who delivered brief remarks and words of encouragement. In a touching moment, Mrs. Liburd recalled her connection to Nurse Brooks, having taught her in grade 6, and expressed pride in her former students' accomplishments. Minister of Health, the Honorable Janelle Nisbet, also brought remarks on behalf of the Ministry of Health, commending Nurse Brooks for her entrepreneurial spirit and assuring the ministry's full support for her new venture. The ceremony was attended by several notable members of the medical community, including matron of the Alexandra Hospital, Chandrika Persad, along with doctors, nurses, and other healthcare practitioners from across the island. Family members, close friends, and members of the public were also present to witness the milestone occasion. The Rockville Wellness Center is expected to offer a range of health and wellness services, adding to the island's capacity to deliver quality medical care. Nurse Brooks expressed her gratitude to all who supported her journey and pledged to provide a high standard of patient care to the Nevision community. And after the break, property revaluation on the way in Nevis after a 17-year gap. We'll have the details after this break.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
For culture round to independence, it's your time to ride in style and save all the while with Hotspurs Automotive. Get up to $8,500 off on all models, no down payment, free bill of sale, 12 months of free servicing, or choose up to $1,000 in free groceries or free gas, your choice. And it doesn't stop there. Get free registration, licensing, tinting, and accessories. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or just ready for an upgrade, this is your moment. Hurry in to Hotspurs Automotive, St. Kitts and Nevis, and ride in style. Save all the while. Terms and conditions apply.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get our loan. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, it's the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage. For the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
Thank you for staying with us. We now move on to news on the regional scene. All eyes will be on the corporate area this Sunday as Jamaica's two major political parties, the ruling Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, and the opposition People's National Party, PNP, gear up for simultaneous mass rallies just kilometers apart. Thousands are expected to flood the streets of Halfway Tree, where the JLP will host its rally amid growing speculation that Prime Minister Andrew Holness will use the stage to finally announce the date of the next general election. Meanwhile, over in Crossroads, PNP will hold its own political gathering in a show of force across Kingston and St. Andrew. To manage the expected crowds and maintain order, the Jamaica Constabulary Force will implement major traffic changes in both areas from 11 a.m. Sunday to midnight, Monday, August 11th. The JLP has held power since 2016 and is seeking a historic third consecutive term. However, Halfway Tree has proved a mixed bag when it comes to election announcements. In both 2011 and 2016, then Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller announced elections in Halfway Tree and lost both times. The last time a party announced elections there and won was in 2002, when P.J. Patterson led the PNP to a fourth straight term. And coming up in sports, Lady Jets soar to victory as 2025 Women's President's Cup champions. Stay tuned.
Everywhere we go, we see workers. And these workers use their tools to get the job done. The lifeguard at the beach has his lifesaver. The construction worker has his tool set. So does the carpenter. Oh, this young lady? In her bag, she has everything she needs to get her job done, protecting herself and her client in the process.
And now in sports, MFCR Old Road United Lady Jets are the 2025 SKNFA Women's President's Cup champions. Andre Huey has more.
MCR Old Road United Lady Jets are the 2025 SKNFA Women's President's Cup champions after they dethroned last year's champions Hyundai Newtown United 3-0 on Wednesday, August 6th at the Newtown Sports Complex. Kira Francis scored the first goal for Old Road from a defensive error in the 6th minute. Tavia Phillip added the second in the 27th minute, and in the throes of the second half, it was Danelle Crease who added a third in the 67th minute. Coach of Old Road Lady Jets, Roger Hendricks, said the team was ready for revenge after losing last year's President's Cup and Women's League to Newtown.
So they will want it is just come back and show revenge because last year Newtown bangers and I feel like it's all over. Just come back this year and tell them no. This year we here now. So and the League Cup and baby won for this year.
Well, I was going to ask you that tonight and the fact that you're the President Cup champion. That will this be a motivation for the team going into the season?
Yeah, I'm still got other players coming in. It's force now. The guys them now. We see how the girls them doing it. So the boys got to step up now for next season. And I just tell you the girls them will this year and we just come and win the President Cup. We just want to go for the League Cup too.
Right. But finally, going into the season, of course, it's going to be tough. You know, Newtown is going to want to come back, and then you have other teams that Queen City has been looking good over the last couple of years. What are your anticipations, other than coming out to win? How easy it's going to be? How hard it's going to be to win the league?
be hard. I must say, it'll be hard because everybody want to come at us. But I just see billing and billing and billing. And it's good to billing up because at the end of the day, the national team, you got to bill for the national team too. For the program what we going.
All right. The President's Cup is the precursor to the 2025 Elvis Star Brown Women's League.
And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories. Better Opportunity Fair number 3 set for August 16th in Sandy Point. And Nurse Roxanne Brooks opens Rockville Wellness Center in Nevis. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.